This movie has a lot of lasting repercussions, both on the MCU itself, movies going forward, and other films outside the Avengers. So, for what I mean by that, there's a lot of precedents that get established in this movie. Unfortunately, a lot of them hurt the movies going forward. But one thing I love about the MCU is that what was that show? Adventure Time. You can watch these movies separately. You can. And you can, same thing with Adventure Time, you can watch the episodes separately. And you will still understand what's going on. However, the show and series of movies remembers. And if an event is very important to that movie, it's very important to the things going forward. A lot of the movies later, not as many as like they reference Endgame, but a lot of the movies going forward reference this specifically as the Battle of New York. Characters like Hawkeye are dealing with trauma from the Battle of New York. It's such a very, it's kind of a Kickstarter for what we should expect going forward. This movie also does a lot of things for movies in general going forward.
I can see that.
After the Avengers, there's a lot of other companies that want to emulate their success. How many cinematic universes can you think of?
No. No.
Go for it.
Too many.
Talk to me. This is a podcast.
DC, the Sonic movies are getting a cinematic universe.
Oh, man. Can't wait. Wait, who are they going to cross over with?
I don't know.
Alright.
Like, there's tons of failed ones, too. I can't remember them all.
Oh, man, there's a lot of failed ones.
Sorry, I can't remember them all. Right.
So, of course, the biggest one that comes up to mind is DC, because DC just had to get the Justice League out, like, so soon.
Yeah.
Godzilla, actually, was going to have his own cinematic universe. So Godzilla vs. Kong, I believe the movie was?
Yeah.
Was supposed to be kind of the Kickstarter for that.
Did it ever go out?
The Godzilla vs. Kong did come out. I don't know if they committed to making a cinematic universe, though. And then, of course, something we're going to brush up against in this journey, Sony. Sony wants to make their Spider-Verse. It's not just Spider-Man, though. There's a few other characters in there.
I remember, like, Morbius. It's Morbin time.
Yes. Oh, man. You might be looking at Morbius later, too, by the way.
Oh, I heard it wasn't the best.
It wasn't the best. It's the best and not the best.